I pretty much knew that I would be a pastor one day. And right now I'm still in awe. But as Pastor K said at the ordination, I started off as an usher. Back then, I never anticipated or even thought about being a pastor. But God had different plans. So here I am. I was an usher. I joined the intercessory prayer ministry. I'm still an intercessor in heart and in spirit because it's what the Lord called me to. So eventually God moved me from being an usher to becoming a minister to working with the New Partners Ministry, and then now a pastor. So it's been a journey. It hasn't been an easy journey. It's been challenging. It stretched me. I had to grow in my faith and my trust in God. Um, yeah, it's a lot to get from one point to another, and all the time God is stretching you. He's challenging your faith. He's I don't even know. I don't have adequate enough words right now to describe what it's been like, but it's definitely been a journey to get to this destination. It's not a sprint. It's not for the faint of heart. I'm honored to be in this position, and I just thank God for it. Right now, I'm still in awe, still basking in His glory and His wonder and His surprise. You go through highs and lows and ups and downs. You go through loss. You go through times of elation. You go through um, conflict, internal conflict, external conflict. You go through attacks of the enemy. So there are all types of things that come up against you. But yeah, you learn how to face the challenges. I'm a person of faith. Prayer is definitely my go to for anything and everything. So, but getting to this journey of being a pastor, for me, it's not about a title, it's about heart. It's about my heart, the heart that God has put inside of me, which is His heart. I love people. Just give me people. I love it. The more people, the happier I seem to be. And it's just been a wonderful journey. And I guess I'll say what the old folks say, I won't take nothing from a journey. Even though some things I wish I didn't have to go through, uh, I have learned that God is with me in all things, no matter what, and that I'm not going to turn my back on Him. I'm not going to speak ill against Him. I just express myself to Him and tell Him how I feel. But I'm honored to be Pastor Kim Henson, and I'll have to get used to being called that.
Oh, Kim gonna have to go through the initiation.
Kim Henson, newbie coming on board as one of our new associate pastors. I'm excited for Kim. I'm excited for Kim becoming an associate pastor for what she's going to bring.
I call her a fireball. She is a walking stick of prayer dynamite. She when you give her the mic, we're gonna go from 0 to 60 real quick because she's gonna lay into it. Her son was in school that I was actually a substitute teacher. Her son at the time was in the same school along with his friend. And I used to take his friend home because at one point his friend lived kind of distance from the school, but he was also getting in trouble a lot. So what happened was I started taking his friend home, and then I started taking him home. So I was taking him home from school. Even though I was a substitute teacher, I was taking him home and his friend home from school. And I got to kind of, I told Kim that I was going to keep my eye on him because he was at the same school I was a teacher at. And so that bond kind of came through that.
I knew Kim when she was a little girl. Kim is definitely a no-nonsense kind of person. Full of word, full of encouragement. I wish I had the prayer stamina that she has.
She's an amazing prayer warrior.
Kim Henson is a prayer warrior. She is an intercessor. It is clear, without a doubt, you know what I mean, of what she is.
She loves God.
I know she has a heart for God. She has a heart for his people.
She has a heart for God's people.
I have not worked with Minister Kim yet. However, we've had many personal conversations. When I was on staff, we would always be in the office just sharing about life and children and challenges.
One thing about Kim is she's very, very diligent in what she wants to do. I remember when I was over the ministers, and she really took to the different things I was challenging them to do. She never kind of stepped back like, ooh, that sounds like that's a lot. She was like, no, that makes sense. We're going to do this. And one thing I like about her, especially as she gets ready for this new role, I don't think people realize the training that she's gone through. I mean, she has went through a lot of extensive training to be where she's about to go into. And really, really glad that she gets to be a part of the team at another level.
Way back when, years back, when I headed the ministry unit, she was one of those that I could see that she had a lot of potential and growth within her. Her ability to just simply step to the role. Certainly she's had some trepidation, because we all do, right? You always approach this role, this area of leadership with humility. And I think she's done that. But I've seen her growth not only in the area of ministry where she's served, but how she's prepared and equipped herself. And the things she's done outside of church to get herself positioned for the areas of ministry that she's moving into. Proud of my sister and all that she's doing and what she will continue to do to grow this ministry, and even her own personal life as it relates to secular work as well as ministerial work.
Only she can tell her story, and maybe one day she will. But just Kim's story and how she has grown, how she's overcome obstacles and challenges, and how she was just committed to completing her degree. You know, Kim was working full time, and she went, I think it took her 8 years to get her degree. And I mean, she never gave up.
We came in at the same time. We both came in as ministers in 2007. We came in through the same class, and you know, I don't want to sound like an older person or more Troy like that, but it's like just watching the way she's grown these last years into her becoming the pastor that she is just amazing. And the thing is, she's just getting started.
It's my belief that it's yet more to come with Kim. It's yet more to be seen.
She's an amazing preacher.
She's an exhorter. She is a preacher.
I think she's an awesome preacher, and she a hell and brimstone preacher now. She gonna preach, and she gonna tell you what you need not to do to go to hell. And she gonna tell you what you're doing to send yourself to hell. She gonna give you all of that.
Kim she's not new to the ministry, and she's not new to working with all of us, but I think it's gonna be fun for her to see how we interact, all the various sides. But I think Kim brings a new perspective. She brings a different perspective, a different energy. So welcome, Kim, and get ready.